All right, I just got here from my appointment with Dr. Capri at Pain Free RVA, and I'm here because I work on my feet all day on concrete, and the concrete is not kind to my body. I am in a lot of pain, my feet, my neck, my back, my hips hurt, just everywhere. So I'm here, and I chose Dr. Capri because of what he was able to do for my daughter. My daughter sprained her ankle, and we came here for treatment, and she walked into her appointment on crutches and a boot. And she walked out of that very same appointment carrying those exact same crutches and boot. So I'm here to see what Dr. Capri, nicknamed the painkiller, can help me do to help me. So let's go.
Hey!
Alright, so this is Pain Free RVA. I love the fact that you're surrounded by plants. There's even a piano in the office. And it honestly feels more like going into a friend's home than it does going to a doctor's office. So here we are at the consultation. What I loved about this part is the time that Dr. Capri sat down to actually hear my story and hear all of my aches and pains, from old pains to new pains. Other doctors would just simply rush me through this process. However, Dr. Capri wanted to know everything that was going on so that when it came time for treatment, he knew exactly where to start. This made me feel heard and valued. He said that everything from the bra line down to my feet could play a role in my pain, so he was going to just check for everything, but not all at once. He said he might jump around a bit, from my low back to my hips, my ankles, my calves, my shins. He was checking it all. He said he wasn't worried about my low back, but he wanted to see how my legs responded when I moved my low back. Apparently, I turned my right foot out more than my left one, and I put more weight on the outside of my feet. But he said that was actually really common. And then he checked my ankles and my shins. My left ankle was not moving as well as my other one, but I could actually feel that myself. He checked the inside of my shins, and oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. But don't worry, we cut those noises out. You don't need to hear that. He said it was great that I wasn't relying on insurance to pay. He takes insurance, and they pay a little, but they only want him to deal with one thing per visit. And even though we can only focus on one area at a time, we can do something to address all of my pain points every time. So to get the best bang for my buck, he said that we would focus on my ankles and my shins first. Then we'll deal with my neck and my hips as the second and third problems. Next, he had me lay back and roll over so he could test and adjust my pelvis. As you can see, it was weak on the left side and stuck on the right. He explained to me that it was because of something called the playground principle, which he explained, but he said he talks more about it in his book. He rechecked my pelvis afterwards, and I could really feel the difference. Before, it felt spongy on the left, but like a brick wall on the right. After he worked on it, both sides felt spongy, and I was moving much better. Then he checked the muscles on the back of my legs and around my hips. The hip muscles hurt so bad. My calves weren't bad at all. But let's skip ahead to the neck. When you turn your head, the bones in your neck and your upper back actually move the opposite way. I didn't know that. One of mine wasn't moving to the left, so he adjusted it. When he pressed the right side of my neck, it hurt so bad. It was sharp. So he adjusted that one too, and it was loud. He explained to me that when you shake your head yes and no, that half of that movement comes from the top three bones. My head doesn't like to tilt to the side, and looking up actually bothers me. So he did an adjustment in the chair. He said it was going to look bad on the video, but it's not as bad as it looks. I always get chill bumps when I get adjusted, and this time I got them on both sides. It was like my whole body relaxed all at once. And then he worked on some muscles in my neck to get them to relax as well. Watching the video, it looked short, but from my face you can tell it did not feel short. Apparently, I needed a hug. He said that moves keeps him from pressing so hard, so it's more comfortable for me. Then he rolled me over and kind of shook me from side to side, and I'm not going to lie, it did feel good. Then I sat up, and he checked my eyes and got me some water. I told him I was fine, but he said it was really just to give me a break. And I said, a break? A break from what? He said, because what I'm about to do to your shins is not going to feel good. And man, was he right. Some of those spots were so sharp that I ended up crying out in pain. But at the end, he adjusted my toes, and oh my gosh, it felt so good. So yeah, I forgave him. After treatment, Dr. Capri told me the magic of what he does is that he never loosens muscles without strengthening them. The camera angle wasn't great for some of the exercises, but you can see some of them here. While he was teaching me, he was actually building a YouTube playlist for me so that I didn't have to remember everything.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, I'm leaving my appointment with Dr. Capri. Overall, I liked that how he gave me so much personal time and attention. I wasn't passed around between the staff members or like I have been at other doctors' offices. He listened to me, he explained everything, and he asked permission before he did anything. I really felt like I was part of the process. And guys, I feel so much better. I do have homework, about 10 to 15 minutes twice a day. So not bad. But what I liked is that he told me the homework is how I keep the results we got in the office. So knowing stuff like that is part of the reason why he wrote the book, The Pain Free Life. So check the pinned comment below for a link to get your copy of The Pain Free Life today. And hey guys, I'm just going to say it. If you're in pain, get it to go away at Pain Free RVA. Have a blessed day.